builds.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Anyway.
So, yeah, I don't know, right away, though, first game on Fountain of Dreams, and, of course, I'm going to default to you, Radar, as, you know, the resident Falco expert among the two of us.
So this is my least favorite matchup, I think, that Falco has. That being said, I don't think that it's, like, a bad matchup. This is one of those matchups that, like, I think is pretty influenced by, like, playstyle in terms of how you, whether you like it or not. And I feel like Ginger's playstyle, I think, is the kind of playstyle that would say, I like this matchup. By the way, shoutouts to Ryobeat for that combo. But
no!
We're saying it, yeah.
Ada's jump, like, I guess, yeah, maybe missed input on the double jump there. I've done that so many times, and it feels so bad. Ryobeat picked up to the stock either way, but a bit of a deficit, though, after a mistake. You don't want to see that early in top 8.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but, you know, this is a very punish-heavy matchup. Ryobeat very famously on Twitter recently arguing with Leffen about the idea that this, you know, Fox versus Peach, at least, is like they get one hit and they're dead. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. That being said, though, Ryobeat evening up the deficit a little bit. Still percent deficit right now. See what Ginger can pick up in the meantime. Ryobeat's super duper fast, though, because really can make up the percent quite quickly.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing because, like, ooh, speaking of making up the percent, that's could play a huge role if Ryobeat's able to get it off. But, you know, so much pressure from Ginger.
Yeah, but he's holding an M&M right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was actually so good. It's really making your opponent, like, you know, play by your rules, right? Like, he wanted to throw that stitch, and Ginger's like, no, you're not allowed to today.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think maybe not at the high level like these guys are at, but at kind of like the mid-low level, when you see someone pull a stitch, there are two types of players that go full aggro, which is kind of almost what Ginger did, just pressure Ryobeat into not having an opportunity to use it, or full reaction, try to kind of counter it. Maybe you see hold the shine down in place and see if you can reflect it right back. I know when I see a stitch, I'm just spamming cape constantly because I'm a scared little boy all the time. But that being said, Ginger's going to pick up our first game here of top 8. Very close, though, all things considered. I think the SD, or kind of unfortunate missed double jump out of Ryobeat, really did matter quite a lot, and the game could have been a little bit different.
Yeah, I would call that an SD. Like, you know, ends up dropping a combo because of, like, a missed double jump or a misinput up air. You know, I think that, exactly like you're saying, it looked pretty close to me. I don't think it's not winnable on Nico's end or Ryobeat's end, but yeah, I think interesting to see. Yeah, Dreamland, not really a surprising choice. I think Falco's lasers here, like, this is one of those things where, like, everyone talks about Dreamland being like Peach's stage, but I actually think that Falco's lasers can kind of do a good zoning job in a lot of ways.
Sure. Yeah, I completely agree with that. And I think when you are kind of playing pensively like Ginger can do in most situations, it really does lend to his advantage, allows him to kind of shut Ryobeat out in a lot of situations. That being said, though, Ryobeat did find quite a bit of an opening with a bit of a chain grab towards the center of the stage. Percents are relatively equal right now, and we're seeing Ginger go to work with the gun.
That could have been a double down air. I think he wasn't anticipating that Ryobeat would miss the DI there. But now he's stuck in the corner. Both of them have been doing a good job of making it very, very difficult for
I don't think he wanted to do... Maybe he wanted to do that down tilt to kind of read a drift in from Ginger, but it almost looked like he was going for like a hyper float or a mid float aerial to trade. I'm wondering what his thought process was there in the corner. 4-3 though, in any case, in favor of Ginger. We'll see if Ryobeat can even it back up.
Yeah, so far we're seeing kind of a lot of common options in the matchup. Like, a big part of the matchup that at least I find is there's this kind of like short hop-ish or full hop float height where you kind of have to do these high lasers to try to catch them, and Peach is sort of waiting for you to commit an option and then to fall back down and punish, and Falco is just like trying to kind of play in a space to punish her commitments. So it's a very, like, it's honestly a very hard matchup to play on both sides, and I think we're kind of seeing a lot of that. Like, this is very close.
Yeah, over aggressive F smash from Ginger, not quite punished, but Ryobeat barely living there. And not quite on the second one. Here we go, 3 stocks to 2.
I just really like how Ginger has been playing the low percent game. I think there's a lot of moments in this matchup where Peach can get really strong crouch cancel punishes, and you know, Ginger just really familiar with the kind of options he can do to open up Peach, get a 30% there, 30% here, and really make Ryobeat's life difficult, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, speaking of making life difficult, it's been really the story of corner pressure out of Ginger. Just super dominant when it comes to punishing Ryobeat, approaching back towards the stage. Ryobeat hasn't really been able to find a good answer once the Peach gets on the ledge there.
Yeah. Oh, again, goes for the forward air.
Oh my
That's
God.
a
No.
down air, but does get the correct DI. It's still doable. It's gonna be tough though.
Yeah, I mean, in the Peach's position, where does it start, right? Down smash or grab, maybe?
Yeah, I think it depends where the grab takes place, but a grab is a huge part of it. At this percent, I think you're still able to crouch cancel dash attack, but it's close. But eventually, okay, Nico's going for it, so I assume that would be, it means that dash attack would top you up. Hard to get out of the corner though.
Yeah, again, just super tough position right there, and Ginger just cleans it up with a back air. You know what I just realized? Because we're in this new slot, these are 3 out of 5s. So the set's not over yet, right? I'm pretty sure. Wait, are they? Okay. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Sorry.